everyone, Little Joy here, and welcome back to another video. For today's video, I decided to draw a mermaid for May. I am super excited to put out another video, and I know it's been a while since I put out a video, but it was such a busy month in April and May that I really wasn't able to make a video, so I am super sorry about that. What kind of happened between the time in April and May, it was my sister's 21st birthday last month, so that was something that was super exciting for her, and I was super happy to do. We kind of like set up a party in our house and put up a whole bunch of decorations and made it like super duper nice for her, so I was glad we were able to do that for her. And then I also went out to Florida for a week so I could go ahead and visit my grandma and her sisters to enjoy some time with them. And we did a lot of fun stuff. It was super nice to hang out with her because since she's on my biological dad's side, and since they live all the way out in Florida, it's just very hard to see her, and now that she's growing older and her memory is getting a little bit bad, I'm super glad to have went out and spent some time with her, and it was for a whole week, and we did a lot of fun stuff. We went to quite a few beaches, and we also I took her on a dolphin cruise tour, and it was her first one, so she was super excited to see the dolphins. I'll have to put a video up or a picture up of a few of the places that I went to in Florida with her, because it was just so much fun spending the time with her, and I'm just so glad I was actually able to spend that time with her. And lastly, I had to go to my biological father's funeral about a week and a half after I got back from Florida, so it was quite the busy month and a half for me. After the funeral, I needed to also take some time to myself, just because it's a hard thing to do. Kind of leaves you questioning quite a few things, but we're all good. I am back and ready to get more videos out after that whole funk that's happened between the last month. So again, I am super sorry about not getting a video out, but I do hope you guys all understand kind of why. So for this drawing, I had wanted to make a mermaid based on a fish. So as I was looking through, I looked through quite a few fishes, and I was actually able to find a picture of this really pretty fish, very vibrant. I'll put this up on the screen, but it's a fish called a parrotfish. And I think when I picked out this fish, I was too far into my head when picking this fish out. It has quite a bit of details and quite the few colors, and it was really hard trying to figure out where all the colors went when I started coloring her. And I think in the end she turned out pretty good, but I feel like I also could have done better with a few of the color techniques that I did. I tried my hardest, and I tried to integrate with how the fish tail looks, some of the pink on the scales. I did that with a few scales that you can kind of see, but I think in the end the colors turned out, so it's okay. But also, I think the hair was one of the hardest things to do. With how colorful her body was already, I didn't want the hair to be very distracting or kind of wash her out in any, it was just a little hard, but I just didn't want to have the hair wash her out or make it too distracting. So I think the color that I did choose turned out really well to keep her in balance. So I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, obviously, if it didn't, or if it doesn't look good, what can you do about it now? I also thought that the shading and highlighting I did was a bit more realistic than what I normally did, but I think this drawing in general, it worked out really well and didn't take too much away from making it very unrealistic, so I was very happy about that. And also with some of the shading, I didn't realize how hard it was to like shade something that's supposed to be underneath the water, and I just don't know how that works, so that was quite a challenge as well. It's so much harder than it should be, or I probably made it to be, and with it being so close to like the surface water, I think that like usually when shading something, that makes it a little bit harder. Same with like lighting, with some of the lighting as well, and having the light kind of like shine down through the water, I just don't know how that works. So if I ever try to do something like this again with something that's like really close to the surface of the water, I think I'll have to do some more studies and kind of like play around with that and see how that works. So at least so I can make it a little bit more realistic. So, but yeah, I mean, I think though this drawing did turn out really well. I think with the lighting and the shading for something that I usually don't do, it turned out really well. And it feels like she's underwater. I also added some bubbles. I tried this new bubble technique, or I don't know. I've never really drawn bubbles before. So this is my first time drawing bubbles as well. This was like a whole new thing that was happening, so I think it turned out really well though. I mean, I don't know. I would also love, if I have my Instagram down in the description, if you guys could show me the mermaids that you have done for this month. I love looking at other people's arts and seeing how you guys are doing the mermaid, because I know there's like a 30-month, I think it's the 31 month, but it's the monthly mermaid challenge. And I would love to see all of your guys' mermaids, or mermaid if you've only done one. I would just love to see all of them and see how they kind of like how you did them, if you did them a little bit more fish based or just your normal typical mermaid, like really pretty mermaid that we usually see in like normal paintings, and you know, Ariel kind of mermaids, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you should definitely show me those. I would love to see them. But yeah, I mean, if you guys did make it to the end of this video, thanks for watching all the way through. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if you like this kind of content, feel free to give a like. And if you have anything you'd like to see me do or draw, please leave it down in the comments. I'd love to take some ideas from you guys and steal them, but I'll give you credit, don't worry. I'm not actually going to steal them. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.